Morning.
Morning.
Trying to get everything adjusted here.
Morning, Sarah. And Lori's here. Sharon, Neil. When did the chocolate get out?
Huh?
Oh, the door's open.
Oh, the back door's open.
The chocolate rooster just now jumped out of the pen. Y'all might get to see how Brayden wrangles the chicken. Or he might get flogged. I don't know. Addison, go around that way, babe.
What's that fence? It's hot.
Yeah, let me go turn the fence off just in case. I was like, nope, don't come to me. I'll push him to Brandon, but he ain't coming to me.
That's all heavy. I couldn't shut that thing.
Yeah, I think it's just because the weather when it stormed the other night kind of pushed the boards down.
Oh, that way.
You never know what you're gonna see with Morning with the Eddies.
That chicken can't bite that.
It could have been a bad start at the video. It could have been. Good morning, good morning. You certainly don't need a gym early this morning getting your workout in.
He got me.
He did get you, didn't he?
He got some. I'll tell you, I'm probably going to get in there and cut his spurs off.
Yeah.
He like, I don't.
Tammy says, good morning, Brandon. Steph, I can't believe I caught a live. I work 2 jobs, so it's hard to catch anyone's lives. Yep, that's kind of why we like doing, Morning with the Eddies is obviously mornings, but then also on our main channels, they're usually at nighttime, so we can catch one or the other.
Hey, Tammy.
Most dramatic start to a live.
I know, right? Well, he got me pretty good.
Oh, suck it up, Buttercup. Hey, y'all from Eastern North Carolina.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on here. Oh, they can see all the dramatic back there, couldn't
Oh,
they?
yeah, I told them, I said, y'all might get to see Brandon get flogged.
Yeah, I got flogged all right. Wow. Man, it has...
Usually Orpingtons are pretty nice, too. But,
Yeah.
I mean...
I knew that one was mean from when we got him.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that used to chase Fifi around the yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought y'all were talking about Harry.
No.
It was that one?
Yeah.
Okay. In Sweden, it's 28 degrees Celsius. Is that cold? I wasn't good at temperatures in school. I was really good in math, but when it came to temperatures, I wasn't very good. That baby goat. Trying to jump on the swing.
It's so awesome to watch all the animals just kind of run around in the morning and do their morning routine. The puppies, which I ended up letting Dixie out. So what we ended up doing is locking her up in there to make sure she wouldn't take off with the puppies. yesterday. She tried to take off with the puppies yesterday when we started washing, giving them a bath.
Yep.
And man, that was quite an experience. Took almost all day to do that.
You think they're fine, or should I turn it back on? I turned it off for y'all. Or
Oh,
since
they're
we're
fine.
right here, they're fine.
Yeah,
We'll
they're
turn
fine.
it back on. Okay.
20
Oh, that's 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh wow. Um, yeah, so yesterday we actually took the kids down to we have like a sandbass festival, which every year they have it, but this year was the first year I got to really go. The last few
Last
years,
year, yeah, I took the kids.
so it
That-
was quite different.
That was something I did when I grew up because I lived closer to where they had it. So that was just the fun thing that kids did every summer, and it's a blast every year. And yeah, we usually went with friends or cousins and stuff like that. But obviously
We went
we'd
with
take our kids.
Yeah, we went with Marie and William and their kids, and Mike and Tanya was there. So we even showed up, and her sisters were there.
Yeah, my sisters were there.
She knew everybody. Well, good morning. Well, come here. Well, come here.
Saw the pics, and Kayson had the biggest smile I've ever seen on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Neil said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
he is in his element." Oh,
Oh, I'm good, but thank you though. I'll keep it here.
as we bring in that ice pack.
That's a good boy.
So no ice that and they were sticking to my hands.
Yeah, it's because that ice that's in our ice maker has been there. I mean, it's been frozen and been ice since we moved out here. It's just we didn't hook up the water to our refrigerator for kind of obvious reasons. I mean, it's in a shed, but so the ice has been in there. Just kind of we've been slowly using it. Tracy said, "Good morning, Addison."
Good morning.
That brown goat's out.
Again.
Mother, you turn the fence back on?
Go over there and turn that back on for us, please. Say good morning to everyone, cowboy. Huh? Say good morning.
I was actually holding him earlier, and then we go to do a thumbnail for this video, and he jumped out of my arms. He didn't want a picture. Teresa says, "Morning, Eddy family."
Good morning.
Same thing as Tina.
Good morning.
From Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Good
Sheboygan.
morning, Brandon and Stephanie with the chicken brings back memories of growing up on a dairy farm.
Yeah.
Judy says, "Hi, Eddy family." Hi, Addison.
Hi.
Morning, Addison and Cowboy. I got a bruise on my knee from somehow. It's like an inside bruise. I don't see it, but I
I
feel
think
it.
you hit it with the wagon yesterday.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. It's too cold for that on my leg.
Well,
Come here, Cinnamon.
before too long, y'all have a chance to get one of that scared him. I'm gonna clip his nails.
Wow, he was poking me in the belly. Oh,
Yeah, save your
Cinnamon.
babies.
Cinnamon. She's so close.
Yeah.
And Carol said, "Good morning, great videos." Okay, help, son.
Thank you. I finally got my voice back now. It was crazy. I lost the voice, you know, the first day, and then the second day was a little better, but it's real rasp. But I think we're gonna start taking antibiotics on trips with us because
We're not used to some of their airs.
Yeah.
Because we stay here.
and I think if I'd had some antibiotics, I think that first night I could have probably got it taken care of, but I didn't want to feel like a druggie going up there, everybody. Hey, you got some amoxicillin? You got some amoxicillin?
How are the boys doing with the turtle trapping? Made any turtle soup yet, Brennan? Would
No.
you eat it, Stephanie and Addison?
No.
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 I
Go paddle.
we haven't caught like a big enough turtle to actually make one. But what we're going to do is, I think eventually we're going to take that big uh, water barrel. What do you call it? Tank.
The fish, we use it as a fish tank.
Yeah, and we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put some water in it, and we're going to start putting all the turtles in there, and then get the big ones. But after that, we can have we'll have somebody come pick them up or whatever, because I hate to just kill them all. But I mean, if that's what I have to do, I'll do it, because we're trying to grow fish in the pond, and I'm fixing to order some little shiners, kind of like Daniel did when he got his fish. He turned them loose and in his pond. I'm going to order some of those and turn those loose, so the fish that we've already caught and put in there would have something to eat, because right now there's probably not much in there.
Yeah.
So we've just been throwing random stuff out there for the fish to feed on.
Yeah, Lori, he has antibiotics now.
Yeah,
We had some at the house. We just didn't have any on
Yeah.
the go.
I never get rid of medicine, especially if it's antibiotics. Oh man, them antibiotics, if you can get on something really quick, usually you don't have to go through the full process. I still got an ear infection. This ear still hurts. Not hurt. Oh, it just opened up. I pushed in on it and it kind of popped and it just opened. Huh. That's pretty neat.
I've been teaching them how to use eardrops, because using on the kids all the time, or usually summer, with swimmer's ear and stuff.
Good morning from San Antonio. Thank you so
No,
much
he
for
hasn't.
hopping on.
Carol says, "Good morning, Addison. Enjoying your summer vacation from school?"
Yeah. I miss school.
Yeah,
Miss
our
school.
kids really like school. I think Kayson likes school. Like, he even seen his teacher the other day, but he likes to sleep more. April said, "Make sure you take a probiotic. Also, it will help your system so much." Get y'all some of that emergency, or however you spell it. And then someone said, "Load up on vitamins." From Salt Street, Marie, Ontario, Canada. My 5-year-old son Richard is nonverbal and severely autistic with accompanying global developmental delay. How old was Kayson when he started speaking?
Well, he
He was I think pretty normal on speaking, wasn't he?
no, he would talk, but he didn't open up and start being freely talking until chickens come around. You can go back and look in videos when he started, I guess his words different, using different words, like more energetic talking.
Yeah. But when he actually started speaking, like saying words, he was
No.
probably, I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh,
He was probably,
4.
no, he was, I have to look in his baby book, trying to differentiate from each kid. His first word, I guess, was around the age of 1, which is a little bit further than, like, I think Addison and the rest of them, they would say, like, mama and dada or whatever around about 7 months or something like that.
I can remember last year, before last year. So I think this is when Dad had I can remember last year, before last year, I think Dad had a dump truck and he was getting all this mud, and Mom, there was this little deep hill, and I think Mom, I think it was like she hit one ball to me, and I think the wind it got a bounced and it hit me right in the nose.
Yeah. Pretty much what she was saying was we was playing ball outside and the ball took a bad hop and hit her in the face. That
Yeah.
was few years ago. That was when we was first starting to really clean up on the property.
Yeah, that's what
That was what's that thing called?
dump truck. Air compressor.
The air compressor. And Neil said, "Wow, that's one powerful coffee machine."
Yeah. So we're starting a new project today, building another chicken pen.
How many chickens did we get?
Well, we
Well,
gotta
we gotta
have.
get the Jubilees out, and they need their own pen.
Yeah. The big one there we made for the medium chickens, and then I'm gonna make one today that is for like bigger ones, or I'm gonna actually make a chicken run first, and then we can put our baby chicks in it. And, 'cause that's the only way. It's just like there's no way we can compete with the owls.
I'm still waiting to hear my boy say "Mama," and he turned 5 March 1st.
Oh.
Watch fast.
Hopefully that will come soon.
Mom, what happened said?
I'm broken said you can get fish food similar to chicken feed and cast it out to the pond.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I bet I can get that at Stillwater Miller.
Where's the other one?
This one.
Yeah,
Hello
Little
from
baby
northern
goat, so
Yeah.
cute.
New York State. Thanks, Mike, for hopping on here.
Mike and Tanya.
How's this? No, it's another Mike. How's the speech therapy going, Addison and Kayson? Sounding
Good.
better?
Yeah.
Addison and Kayson are sounding better and better on each video.
Actually, y'all got to go here shortly.
Yeah, we gotta. Theirs is at 10:30. We missed it yesterday. I completely forgot. We got to doing something around the farm, and it was like 11:30 already. And I was like, well, there's no point in going today.
You took Leighton to
Yeah.
Lennon's and you say there, and I think talk.
Like watching you build the chicken coops. Yeah, this one's gonna be. I'm making this one all out of basically wood we got out of the dump. That's one thing about us. I'm not afraid to go get some leftover wood somewhere, just because that stuff is so expensive. Like there's some 2x6s in there that's really good. Those 2x6s are about that size. They're about $16, $17. So, which Steph wants me to get all this wood kind of picked up because, man, the snakes are terrible this year. Everybody's killing copperheads. They're really, really bad. So, and that's the deal with Kayson. He's been picking up these little worms and stuff, and we're like trying to break him. Like, don't pick up that because some of them could be baby
might
snakes.
be a snake. Lori said, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing another coop built.
Yeah.
I was a ear child and did have infections several times a year, but only used antibiotics about 3 times. Kayson had 3 sets of tubes because he had ear infection after ear infection after ear infection. And who was the other kid? Leighton didn't have ear infections. I think it was Addison, but she only had 1 set of tubes and she was good. I don't think Braylee did either.
Good morning from Canada. Thank you so much for hopping on here.
Tammy said, tell the Indians that with Brandon building all these chicken pens, he can build your own house.
I know, right? That's the deal. I can build chicken pens, but when it comes to that other stuff, I kind of, it takes me a while because, I don't feel as comfortable.
I have a great home remedy against ear infections. Take a garlic piece, chop it into smaller pieces, get in some bandage. Don't know the English word for it. A bit thread around it and put it in the ear.
Really. The Max, when I started getting sick that night, we actually went over to the Max house and I took some of their Remedy, and it had some kind of garlic in it because, boy, I smelled like garlic the rest of the night.
How are you finding the gardening? The vegetable patch looks amazing.
It's
It's doing really good.
good, which y'all have not seen yet. I don't think. That video will probably come out tomorrow. But we did a Florida weave, and do I like it? No, but that's about the only thing that we could really do at the time because the tomato plants are so big, and they was all broke over. So for now, it'll work this year, and our corn.
I've seen the shadow.
That's a crow. Them crows have been diving down too.
Just a suggestion, test your peppers to see if they taste like what you expect. My jalapeno started out green, not yellow like yours. That's what we're thinking, that ours may be like banana peppers or
I
something
sure hope
instead.
so. I hope not, but
Yeah.
because I remember looking at that pack that they were
green on the pack, but maybe we got a bad pack.
But we will do that.
Arlene said I had tubes and I did speech. I swear tubes in the ears delay speech. See, tubes kind of we knew about their speech before ours got tubes. That was one of the other things that they looked at when they figured out that there was some hearing problems, is because like it was mainly Addison, because Kayson, he got tubes the first time he got tubes. I think he was like 3 or 4, and he was saying words, but he still wasn't talking full sentences like he should have been. So that's why they kind of looked into that to find out that he needed tubes. Now, he did have ear infections all the time. The first time Addison had her tubes, it was mostly because of her speech delay.
Yeah.
Was the expo better over 2 days or just the one?
I think 2 days was better.
It wasn't near as packed. Like, kind of like if you see flea markets, you're like kind of shoulder to shoulder because everybody's trying to hurry up and get in there because it's usually just a 1 day thing. And I think I liked it a lot better 2 days because everybody wasn't just there that first day. Now, there was a lot because they wanted to see each speaker both days or whatever, but I liked it better.
Yeah, I did too, and it gives you more time to fellowship with everyone, and which, like I said, it didn't go as planned for me because, I really didn't feel good those 2 days, and I was just really like pushing through the days, like, come on, let's get this over with, and I just was all stopped up, and the green crud. But hopefully next year I don't go through that because I really didn't get a film like I wanted to. Like, go up to people that I watch a lot of the channels that are there that wasn't from around Oklahoma. And yeah, so I'm next year, looking forward to next year already.
Yeah, Lori liked the 2 days also. She said, I wear Crocs a lot, and the other day a small snake almost got in my Crocs with my foot. I thought it was a king snake, though. Yeah, I don't care if it's a king snake or any kind of snake.
I seen where Grandpa Adler had that copperhead come in his boot. That was, man, it was in his garden, and he like stepped on it, and he come in and hit the boot.
Really? Nope. Hello, Kathy. Sleep with garlic in your ear, but be careful, raw garlic gets burnt damage, so you have to have bandage around. Which do you like best, Neil says? The sunset you get on the farm or the sunrise you got at the Eagle's Nest? I like our sunset better. But over the water, it was pretty. But obviously, we don't have water here, so
Yeah, you know, like I said, there's like I could get used to this. Honestly, I think it's just one of those deals that was just so beautiful. But at the end of the day, I think this right here, I would take this over anything.
yeah, we just see this more. So we're like, oh, this is pretty too.
Yeah, but you know, as
Oh, I
summer,
gotta go.
all right,
I'm gonna go ahead and go get the kids dressed, but we will see y'all whenever we see you next. Bye, guys. You need this, or
no.
I'll take this with
Okay.
me again.
I think I would rather go with the here, and hopefully it starts, you know, where it's nice enough in the evening where we used to go up there and feed the ponies and stuff and the goats and let y'all see the sunset. Good morning from Indiana. Well, good morning to you as well. Yeah, Tammy, that'd be awesome. Hopefully, a lot of people get to come next year. And there was a lot of people that we got to meet so many of our subscribers, and if you hadn't seen the video, towards the end, I just stacked up all the pictures along the at the end to show a lot of the subscribers. The only thing I do next year probably is like try to get what state they're from, and I want to put what state they come from. I know there was some from Kentucky, Kansas, Missouri, Alabama. It was pretty neat. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. Mike said I've had an ear infection throughout the years. My ears always popped. So I've never really had ear infections until this last couple months. I started getting them, but I have real bad. I'm gonna probably chop this up. It's tinnitus in my ears, and you know, I went to the doctor for it, but usually after the ear infection goes down, that tinnitus goes away. So hopefully that's what happens. But if not, they make things you can, like a small hearing aid or whatever, that can't be noticed, but it actually goes in your ears and it cancels out the buzzing sound. I thought that was you, Marie. It took me a minute to catch on to that scream. I was like, boy, it's a little early to be drinking this early in the morning. But good morning, Marie. Hope y'all are doing well. Good morning. Yeah, I turned around. I heard somebody hollering, and I caught the last little bit, and I was like, maybe that was, but I wasn't for sure. Good morning from North Carolina. I'm trying to go, but I'm not get a couple days off, but maybe next year. Well, hopefully next year you can. I know it's going to get, it's just going to get better and better every year. And I went back and looked at pictures, and you know, some people said that, you know, there wasn't so many on such and such days, but they separated it. So if you put them all together, yeah, there would be a bunch. But I think it worked out better just because in the, you know, in the main event, you know, it was packed in there. But if it was like the first day, they was stacked up against the wall, and you know, people couldn't get pictures like they wanted. Even in the barn too, where me and Cassie was. By the way, she packed a house. She did. That thing was, everybody was in there. It was pretty cool. She filled up the whole center little arena, and then they had all the bleachers and stuff on the side. They was full. She did an amazing job. Oh, that was her pre-call phone. Yeah, we did. The two-deal day was awesome. Yeah, hubby's got the tinnitus. Yeah, there's nothing that they can do for it, but they do have hearing aids. I don't know if you know this or not, but they have a hearing aid that um, it's not a hearing aid, but it fits on your ear like a hearing aid, and there's a little tube that goes in there, and it makes a buzzing sound as well, but it cancels it out, so you can't hear the buzzing. Uh, Hi, Joy here from New Zealand. It's 3:05 Friday. Oh wow, Friday. What's today? Thursday? Are you going with Mama, baby?
Mama's going to take me back to two little.
Okay. I can't sleep. I'm catching up on the favorite families on YouTube. You and the Walkers and Coghills. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you watching. It means a lot to us, and um, like I say, I told them, everybody there at the expo, I felt so privileged that some of them come there just to meet us, um, and like I told them there, it's like if it wasn't for so many of y'all watching our videos, I wouldn't get to be doing what I'm doing, spending time with my family and, taking care of the farm. And y'all really don't understand how much I really do appreciate that.
I'll probably, while they're at speech, run to Walmart and get some drinks.
Okay.
If you need anything.
Just make sure we get Gatorade, because it's going to be hot today and we got to mow and all that.
Should I just get the little ones?
You get the little ones.
Yeah, they don't waste as much.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, then we'll be back.
All right. Love you. Good morning from California, from the Ozark, Missouri. I watched it all on video. Yep. And next year, I'm going to do a lot better job videoing. And I know I said that last year, but this year, literally, Steph, she did a lot. I was really impressed with her videoing, and her coming out of her box, especially in front of everybody with the camera and stuff. I was really proud of her. All right, I got to turn the Bluetooth off real quick. We're back. I had to turn the Bluetooth off. Okay. Lori, she's the clickbait master. Y'all know that? She likes making them clickbait videos. That's the inside joke for y'all that don't know. I like giving her a hard time. I wish I could come see you guys, but I'm on the other side of the United States. Well, here's the deal. We're fixing to start traveling, and maybe we will pop up in your state, and maybe we can meet some of y'all. That's kind of like what we was talking about the other night. We got a trip planned, starting to plan a trip, all of our stops and stuff, and maybe we can set it up in advance, and maybe if y'all live in that state, we can stop by and visit or go somewhere or something like that. So that's the plan. Not promising anything, but it sounds good, so hopefully it will work out. Good morning from California. Yeah, that's the way it is here. It says it can't make up its mind. Cloudy, sunny, drizzly. Yesterday it was actually raining during the day. Um, hey girls, come here. Okay. It was raining during the day, which we went to the festival, so we was hoping that it wasn't going to rain. We had a really good time. I was really I didn't like the kids getting on some of those rides. I literally had to walk away, um, just because there's one ride that they got on. There wasn't no seatbelt or anything. You just put a latch down, but they said that a lot of those rides that forces your body back into the seat or something, but I did not like it at all. I had to walk away. I was really shocked on Addison, the ride she was getting on. Addison did every big ride there. Um, that one goat. Well, I got two goats that will jump right through that electric fence with no problems. But I'm gonna have to fix that. Yes, them are turkeys. Them are the little turkeys. That's what me and Steph was talking about. The turkeys have a beautiful sound when they're small. I enjoy them when they're big. So, good morning from Ohio. Thank you so much for hopping in here. Yeah, William was actually telling me for the pain for the ears and stuff was peroxide and alcohol. Yeah, the gauntlet. Yeah, the bladder deal. That was pretty crazy. Luckily, they had already washed it out 2 or 3 times. All right, Marie's going to work in the field. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Don't get too hot out there. That's us. We got to get back to mowing everything. Everything's so. It rained so much when we was gone. All the grass has growed up. I couldn't imagine having to take care of all that iris out there. Good morning from Florida. Yeah, the clickbait deal is you know, people say, some of my videos are clickbait, but they're not. What I'm actually talking about in the thumbnail actually happened. Um, it was just a joke I've been aggravating Lori on. Um, Brandon, do you know where hubby can get those hearing aids? So I don't know where. You may just kind of Google it, and I'm sure any hearing place would know. But yeah, it is real irritating because like I say, the last 4 or 5 days, um, it's been ringing. Um, but here's the deal: is if I get to doing something, I don't think about it not unless I talk about it. No, we're not going to keep all the puppies. We'll probably keep one, and we'll end up selling the rest of them. Um, that was the deal yesterday. We actually gave them. Here I go again, telling the Steph's videos. But we gave them Dawn bath soap because there was some fleas on them, and I went to the vet, and because that stuff I put on the dogs prior, it didn't work, and I went to the vet and asked them, and they gave me a box to give them a pill every month, which, good Lord, the I bought one box that I get the dogs because we got 3 dogs, so obviously there's 6 pills in it, so every 2 months we'll have to go get another box. But that stuff ain't cheap. I'm glad we didn't have to buy like all 3 of them separate boxes. But we ended up bathing the dogs, and I got kind of upset at first because like we started washing the dogs and we'd put them back in. Well, next thing I know is turned around and Dixie was picking the dog up in her mouth and she was taking it over the fence. She's taking it to the woods. So I was like, good Lord, don't, we're going to lose all the dogs. So we ended up locking her up in there, and you'll see in the video I'm fixing to release on my channel. It's just a night video that I put up. She was actually in the actual box with them last night. So it's pretty neat, but there was nothing that we could do for the puppies until they get 8 weeks old. So the vet told us to basically give them a Dawn bath soap. There, speaking of the devil, there's you are. Come here, Dixie. Come here. Oh, she going back. Brandon, did you know the owner of the favorite eating place in Locust Grove died Sunday? I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh, there's a bug on the screen? Sorry. Sweet oil? Yeah, that's what my mom used on me when I was a kid. Yes, the tomatoes are standing straight back up, and we may go take a sneak peek of that here in a minute. Yeah, we're going to be going to Alabama in September. Yeah, that's when we're going. We got several of our friends that we're going to stop by and see on the way. So we'll probably end up starting around Missouri and then kind of come on down to Alabama. Yeah, it's awesome to sit out here and listen to all of them in the morning. Good morning from Massachusetts. I can't ever say it, Massachusetts. I enjoy both videos. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I like watching animals and sounds. Yes, it's amazing. Oh, Lori said, spent $200 per month for flea tick pills and heartworm prevention. Yeah, that ours was like $150 something is what we gave for that them pills yesterday. I had a dog for 12 years. She never had fleas. Always used Dawn. So I had Harley. Harley, when we had him in town, we never had fleas, ticks, anything like that. But obviously out here, we're out here right in the middle of the woods. We got all that. But before in town, we never I never put anything on Harley. Michael said, Brandon, I had really bad ear infection about 8 years ago, and after I had ringing in my ear, and it was not fun. I did a bunch of tests, and doc said I had fluid around the inner. Yeah, I know. I went to the doctor, and they said I had the tinnitus, but here like when I got sick, I could start hearing it. I heard it quite a bit. Somebody sending me a message. They think I'm still at the sheriff's office. asking me if I was down in the park. Uh, bu- bu- bu. Love watching your videos. Make sure to go to Cogkill's farm. You will love their garden. Yeah, they have a beautiful garden, and I don't know if we'll, obviously be invited there, but we will get to see him at the meetup deal. So we're excited about that. It's been a little while since I've actually seen him. Lori said, "Yeah, I can't afford another dog." I know what you mean on that. I'll go that. Yeah, we're definitely going to be there. So I can't wait to see you. So maybe if you live closer to Alabama, that will be a lot, and the whole family will be there. It just won't be me and Steph. It'll be the whole family. Yeah, we will definitely be safe. That's for sure. Oh, I know. The vet trips are unreal, and starting. It may already started, but they're taking all the antibiotics off the shelf at Tractor Supply and all the feed stores, and you have to go to the vet and get them now. Hello, hello. We haven't heard anything on the house. We're not in the house yet. Um, we've been working on the tiny cabin. We did some yesterday. Um, Probably do some more. We do a lot of that at nighttime, um, just because during the day we can be doing other stuff out here. We're going to be getting rid of the puppies once they get old enough, yes. June 11th on the antibiotics, I think. Those baby goats are sitting over there. I'll show you in a minute. I don't want to show all that junk. Steph and get mad at me, but um, we got a bunch of wood over here that after I build the chicken pen, my plans is I want to build the goats a jungle gym, or jungle, not just something they can climb on, and if we have enough of wood, I think we will. Just something for them to have some fun on. And then the rest of the wood here is we're just going to build the chicken coops out of. I have not seen our video yet this morning. Literally, we just got up and come out here and started our day. Brandon from Colorado Springs. We have 2 service dogs, about 60 pounds, and they cost for the vet and meds are out of the world. Yes, you're right. And it's crazy. I don't even understand. Like when we took Carly to get her foot checked, they did an x-ray and something else, and it cost like $300 or something like that. It was outrageous. Yeah. It so now we just got to go to the vet and get it. All right, we'll walk around and check out a few of these animals real quick, and then I'm going to get my day started. Oh. All right, let's go over. Let's go over here and look at this lone crower. I'm gonna turn this camera around. Y'all see all that wood back there? She's gonna get me. This is the lone crower, and he's not very friendly. He takes off as soon as he sees somebody's coming. He'll take off. Hey, buddy. Harry, I'm not getting no closer to you. And he's off to the races. And this is the blue splashes. I absolutely love these guys. These are my favorite chickens. Y'all want to say good morning to everyone? Huh? You want to say good morning? Yeah. Say good morning. I love that blue color and how their face is so red. That's amazing. That's when you know they're well taken care of, when their face is really, really red. Cowboy's getting jealous. You're getting jealous, ain't you, buddy? All right, let's take out. That hen's actually, she's actually setting, and you'll see that in the video coming out. Hank, what you done, buddy? Cowboy? So we're starting to put these coffee cans in there, and or coffee deals, and we're putting the what do you call it? What do you call that stuff? It's white oyster shells. That's what we're putting in there. It's the oyster shells. Go over here. Got hot wires on there. The llamas are out here laying around. Let's get up here by these goats. Check them out. Maybe they won't come flying up here thinking they're going to get fed. We don't feed them until in the evening time because they can graze all day long. Good morning, guys. Y'all hanging out over there in the shade? Y'all want to say hi? Usually they're all piled up right there on the water trough. But then what else? We'll go up here. I'm going to give you a sneak peek at the garden, and then I'm going to get the day started. Got a lot of mowing to do. It's almost impossible to keep up with the mowing. I even cut it a little shorter last time, and it's still, I mean, it's been about 2.5 weeks because we was gone about a week. So it's about right, I guess. But I could be complaining we're not getting rain. There's a lot of people that isn't getting rain, so we're very blessed we're getting some. So once you get up, good Lord, that corn grew a foot overnight. I'll show you what I'm doing with these waterers. Turn this around here. Maybe. All right. I don't know if we actually showed this in the live the other day or not. Maybe not. But maybe it's in a video. But this is the water line that we're putting in. I think I did show it the other day. But it is growing like no other. The tomatoes are doing really good. They're standing straight, a lot straighter. Once these smaller ones actually grow a little bit bigger, I will come through and add another string through here to make them a little tighter. That's one thing on the bottom here. This was the first one we did. I didn't get it very tight, but the other ones did pretty good, which this one's kind of like this little tomato, and it's got the biggest. Well, no, these are pretty big too. So they're growing. I don't see any orange ones yet, so that one fell down, looks like. Or maybe we need to run a string on top like we did on them other ones and kind of stand it up. Because we got a bunch of rain yesterday. Boy, look at the bases on that corn. It's weird how this corn here, it's not as big as that up there, and it's the same kind of corn. Now, Cinnamon, you got all the grass out there in the world, but you want to stick your head through there, girl. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You're going to have to back out. Cinnamon, hey, back out. You got this whole 17 acres to eat, and you're in here eating. Come on. Cinnamon, get back, girl. Come on, get back. You better get back. You're going to get hung up. You're going to get hung up, girl. Get your head out. You're going to tear it up. See? There. So that's another thing is, coming down here and keeping this weed-eated. But what I'll probably do is actually pull the fence down, and then I'll bring the mower in real close, and I'll cut it really, really short, and then I'll come back and actually put the Premier One fencing back. But yeah, I don't know. I'm actually going to shut that. I know it's probably going to be grounded out, but I'm going to shut this just in case she gets in there. I know it's going to be grounded, but we'll see. Oh, no, it got her. It got her. So that's good, though. That's good. I'm glad it hit her, because like that is like all grounded out. But it hit her, and that's good, because here's the deal is if you don't have, if those are actually not hot and them goats get in there like she did, they will panic, and then they'll start twisting around, and it'll get caught around their neck, and it'll strangle them. So now she knows that thing will hit her when she goes up there. I'm gonna get in the shade and I'll read a few of these comments here, and then I'm gonna get the day started. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go up a little ways. Have beautiful children. Well, thank you. We had a bobcat yesterday evening around 7 p.m. Well, Scam family, hopefully we don't get any more bobcats, because luckily the dogs have been doing a really good job with that. Glad you're back on the tiny house build. Yeah. We actually, I really think we're all going to move in it. We're just going to sleep in the main area, just because it's so hard to keep that camper cool. And believe it or not, there's more room in the tiny house than there is in the camper. Love Cowboy. Well, it's kind of strange. Cowboy's not around here. Usually he's not far from me. His he's got a bunch of eggs down there in the blue silkies. Last night we actually went through and got the eggs from the chocolates and the splashes, because one of the Jubilee Orpingtons is setting, so we went ahead and put those eggs under her. Yeah, the corn is growing. Well, thank you, Michael. We definitely tried. We watched a lot of videos. Yeah, we got a little rain yesterday, but I am going to go back up there and water the garden before it gets way too hot. Means the tomatoes want water. Well, Yeah, and then some of the smaller ones though is you know, they either didn't make it or something got in there and ate them, and I had to replace them, so there's a little bit behind. Brandon, have you got the lime to spread in the coop and goats, or which will help with the smell of the mites? Um, Really, I don't have the lime, but the chicken coops and stuff don't really smell. I think the only thing that really smells that bothers us is over there where the goats actually eat, because it stays wet there. When it rains, all the water comes down and it just smells. But lime will take care of it. I'll have to get some of that. Well, good morning. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sue. Yes, this is the same phone that well, actually, no, this is the phone I use. I'm actually on Stephanie's phone on the live. Corn loves a lot of sun. Yes. Good morning, Ron. How are you? From Canada. Healing Heart. No, you're perfectly fine. We're just getting the day started and just kind of bringing y'all along. Good morning, Mark. Yeah, hopefully. Um, the bobcat was about a year old. Not sure if it's still with its mama or not. Well, I know right now the people are saying that the cubs are usually they're giving birth at this time, so there will be a lot of little cubs out there. Well, thank you, Lori. Tammy, I know I'm the same thing. I'm getting ready to get the day started as well. So, hello from Florida. Phyllis, thank you so much. But thank you all so much for stopping in here and visiting with us this morning. We're going to try to stay on that routine, you know, every other day. Come on and just drink coffee with y'all and start the day and just have some fun. But now it's time to go to work. Actually, I got to go edit one video and then get out here and start mowing. And that means probably not much recording today because it's mowing day. I might record a little bit, but we'll just see. I mean, people get tired of seeing mowing, but some people don't. They've got a weed whacker at, I call them a weed whacker. You push them on wheels and it's like a weed eater. I'm going to end up getting one so I can come in and clean stuff up like that. But Tractor Supply had one, and I'm going to try to look at other places because they only had one. It's pretty expensive. And I can remember back when I was a kid, my dad got one for fairly a couple $100. But just sometimes companies use other brands, and you can find that same product somewhere else for a cheaper price, and that's what I'm going to try to do. We got Addison's four-wheeler back the other day, and we took Leighton's up to the shop, which, you know, Kayson wrecked Leighton, so we got to get it fixed. But other than that, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. We're going to go ahead and get this day started. So we'll probably go live on my channel tonight, I believe it is, and hopefully we just have another great evening. And I just enjoy hopping on here and visiting with y'all. Y'all are like family, and we have fun at doing it, especially as long as everything. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek in here real quick. Show y'all, I mean, I know y'all probably watch the videos, but I'm going to kind of show everything in here. So this is where we're at with the tiny cabin. We're going to start back, like I say, the sheetrock and stuff, I had to finish that up there at the top. And now we're going to finish the sheetrock here, though. And then we'll have to put some on this wall over here. Just, you know, little things like that. But it'll all be worth it in the long run. So anyways, I'm going to sign off this time. And we'll see you all in the next video. Hope each and every one of y'all have a wonderful day.